Let's nothing's changed. So, speaking of Rand Paul, hold on. Before this isn't Rand Paul, by the way. Speaking, imagine if it was Rand Paul's just fucking turned into a playboy,
just chilling on a boat somewhere. It's like Rand Paul turned into Furio from The Sopranos.
Rand Paul tweeted, 15 Saudis attacked us on 9/11. The Saudi government kills a U.S. journalist. A Saudi pilot in training kills 3 of our soldiers. Can anyone spot the common thread? My take. It's way past time to quit arming and training the Saudis. That is not going to go over well with either side. That is not.
I love you, Rand.
Going to go over well.
He's the greatest.
His only kryptonite are angry neighbors.
Yes. That or when he can't find his super cool vest.
His Ned Flanders.
His Ned Flanders.
The old Ned Flanders.
Fleece.
Yeah. So okay, this is let's move over to this. This is a oh, this is so fun. Okay, so Vice is still covering really cool stuff. Okay, Miami's most legendary Playboy. Get ready, guys.
Wait.
This was a doozy.
Did nothing about Pitbull?
No. Even more legendary than Pitbull.
Sometimes people ask me if I am from Miami. And I always answer the same question. I am Miami.
No, sir. You are not Miami. Okay, so to explain what he's looking. Guy's an older dude. He's definitely still on TRT, but it's one of those like older wrestler bodies. Like the Ric Flair body is the only way to describe it, where he still works out, but you know, you can only do so much at a certain age. He kind of has Tommy Wiseau face. And he's wearing like the shirt that Biggie wore on the yacht in the Hypnotize video.
Yeah, for those of you watching, imagine if Furio from The Sopranos was dressed like Teddy Hart.
No, this isn't a GTA 6 intro. Okay. Somebody's thinking it is. It's not. It's not Politics Sucks. Lying here, my yacht.
This just looks like a really, like, when you just go a little too far with your creative character.
I'm sure all of those women want to have sex with him.
Look at these fucking skeezers.
The most Miami man in my... First off, no.
So just who is this guy?
That was him young.
When he's not the focus of a photographer's lens, he's framing other people's artwork. His customers are more interested in staring at him than his wares.
Are you a sex symbol?
You tell me.
The Anwar Mansion, Miami, Florida.
This is, by the way, there's no city in the world that has more tacky architecture than Miami.
Art Deco is disgusting and it's gross, and we started in Miami, and it's fucking the worst. I hate Art Deco.
Hey, hello, gentlemen. How are you?
How old is this guy?
What accent is this? Also, can you figure out? Oh, hello, gentlemen.
But it's very Tommy Wiseau, like you said.
Yeah.
He's just got that.
My first $1 million. I bought that car.
Is he? Oh no. Okay, I'm getting vibes. Let me see if I'm right.
What I believe that changes a house.
Dude, by the way, there is nothing sadder in the world. And I'm being honest with people out there. There is nothing sadder in the world than old, lonely spinsters who have entire shrines to themselves.
Yep.
Like, this man has a shrine in his house to him. It's the weirdest shit. I've never understood people like that.
It's to have all these little memories. It's not really a home until it doesn't tell.
The whole house is a shrine to him.
My career brought me to meet major people in Miami.
So apparently he was on an episode of Miami Vice.
That's the Hilton sister. Will Smith. Rod Stewart. This is back in 1984. Gianni Versace. He actually trusted me with my taste and all the things like that. And not only that, I mean, Sylvester Stallone's house.
He's mumbling.
Hey. Trump.
Is he on drugs?
He was on 2 episodes of Miami Vice. 2 episodes of Miami
Oh,
Vice.
well, that explains all the billions of dollars.
Yeah.
one piece in the house that I don't think I did myself. Donald Trump, some people talk the talk. He talks the talk, but he walks the walk. And these are invitations I get.
He sounds
every
like,
holiday to the
remember
White
when,
House, you know?
Remember when Scott Hall was really bad? Like he would do shit
Yeah.
interviews and he'd be like, oh fuck, that's what he reminds me of right now.
This horse is a complete maniac. He was the son of the world champion. The horse got up in two legs like that, and a kid, well, I call him a kid, but he was like 6 foot tall, but he was like, what, 17 years old. And it was hitting him in the head with a cloth. And I knocked the horse out. I punched him in the head and grabbed him from the ring, and he went to the floor.
He punched a horse out?
What's happening right now?
I have no
With
idea.
the editing and the music, it's all, this is all very confusing.
Calvin Klein used me as an underwear model. Imagine an underwear in a billboard, okay? It was great because a lot of people got to know me and it actually helped my business. They call me the framer and the art dealer of the stars. I invented the 30-minute picture framing. Before me, they could
that's
only
that's
frame
funny.
a picture in 2 months. When you love what you do and you do it right, it's like having sex, you know?
Okay, this is...
The star swipes and the fucking transitions.
I can't do, this is so weird.
Upstairs.
Someone goes, it's Anomaly's father.
This walls can talk.
You
and
know,
I
my
can
son,
actually
he's
tell-
like some kind of like, he like a right-wing rapper.
tell you the things that happen in this room. I have in my safe.
It's not a very big safe.
Okay, I'm sorry, because that's what I wanted to point out.
It's a very small
That looks
safe.
like a safe you get when you go to a Holiday Inn.
That's the shitty little
yeah,
ones.
the little shitty
The one
Holiday
you don't even buy. The one where you actually go to the front desk and go, why is there a safe in there? I'm staying at a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
I don't own anything of value.
I save pictures with royalty. They had a good time with me, and I would never violate their privacy, but I would feel like a traitor. Some very interesting things happen in this bedroom.
How many girls have you slept with in this room?
Oh my God! Don't talk about that. It's gonna make me look like a playboy. I'm really not. You know, I can only deal with one at a time.
We just had a picture of you on a boat with like 4 of them.
You literally called yourself a playboy in the beginning.
And he, but listen to
And
Playboy.
here I created a jacuzzi for 10 people, and then I put a shower head. They can shower 5 girls at a time.
But I thought he could only handle one.
I thought you weren't a playboy.
That tank that you see over there, I usually have it full with lobsters. I don't know how anybody can live anywhere else. I really don't. It's like,
Sir,
So
because
his place is nice.
if everybody in the world lived in Miami, then it would be uninhabitable.
So his place is nice and everything, but it's one of those like no matter how nice a place is, it's aging poorly. Like whenever that tiki thing he has back there is probably from the fucking 80s, and that starts to rot. Like it looks nice but old.
you know what I'm saying?
You know what he kind of reminds me of? Remember Robert Evans? Robert Evans was, remember that show, Kid Dynamite, the terrible animated show that was on Comedy Central?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
He reminds me of like Robert Evans. Robert Evans was a guy that just lived in his old.
Oh, I pulled up the picture. Yeah. Okay,
He lived in his old Mulholland Drive house with like Jack Nicholson, Marlon Brando as his neighbors, and he was the producer of like Chinatown, a bunch of movies. He was a big swinging dick in Hollywood, but like it was so sad to just watch him in his home age. Kid Notorious, sorry. His house and him just ate, and he was still walking around like, yeah, I live the life in this house, baby. And it's like everything was old, and like you said, it was starting to wither away, and it was like, oh, like his couch was like from the 70s, and you're like, dude.
You feel bad.
Yeah. And again,
Well,
just like this guy, he has a whole shrine to himself in his house, and it's like,
Yeah, somebody pointed out, you could put all those pictures in your phone. Like, you don't have to have a
and
fucking...
they're all just like, I live the life, baby, and I've got it all. I'm going to die with everything. And you're like, you know what? You're not going to die surrounded by loved ones with your grandchild holding your finger while you die. It's not going to happen for you.
The paradise. There's no other word for this. Okay? You're welcome. My housekeepers, they shave my whole body in the morning, you know, it's like normal.
Every day?
Look, but I want you to, but this little things we want to notice here. Look at the women's faces. Look at the regret. Look at the blonde specific. Look at the brunette too. Look at the regret.
Nah, they're loving it. They're living the life, bro. They're on a boat with a creepy old dude. They didn't have to go all the way to Dubai to fuck a creepy old dude on a boat. I'd say it worked out nicely.
Wait,
Yeah.
your housekeeper shaved your body?
My whole body. All of it. There's nothing wrong with that, I think, right? Is it? Ah, who wants champagne? If the temperatures get too high and the girls drink vodka, they get tipsy and they cannot enjoy as much, you know? So I will bring food so they can balance it out and so also they know what they're doing. And they can remember the good day.
So you don't want to rape them, is what he's saying?
This guy.
Why do you think women are so attracted to you?
It's money. You think it's his money, right?
Journalism, folks.
Vice.
Girls like to be around me because I protect them.
How?
If a woman comes to me and they think they're taking me for a ride, you know, $100,000 here, $100,000 there, you think that's going to affect me? No, it's pocket money. And you know what they give you in return? They give you their youth.
Is he a vampire?
I think he's a vampire.
But that's a but listen, that's like a
He's a vampire.
that's like a fucking creepy. That sounds like something Jeffrey Epstein would have said. You know, they give you their youth.
It's very vampiric.
Dude.
Excuse me, who's using who?
They're using you.
I'm almost 60, all right? I do things that no 20-year-old that I know can do.
That's an old video of him doing that workout, by the way.
Very
I
old.
ride rodeos, it's motocross, few hundred feet deep dive.
And he isn't, look, for 60 years old, he is in good shape.
They're done in the world. I box, Muay Thai, I do everything. So if you see me like an old man, think about it again.
No, I still see you like an old man.
What else can I possibly want?
I don't know. A
Grandchildren?
family. People love you for you.
I know.
Miami is my home. Every single era Miami went through, I lived it. I built the city, and the city was built for me.
You didn't build the city. You make shitty picture frames.
Yeah. Fucking Colombian cocaine built the city.
Yeah,
if you
like
really
let's be
wanna
honest.
know.
If this were about, if this were a Vice thing about Barry Seal, or fucking, you know what I mean, or like
Anyone from Cocaine Cowboys, anybody.
any of those guys, or the fucking bankers. If there was a banker right now, I'd rather listen to an 80-year-old Jew on a yacht smoking a cigar, going, "No, trust me, we built this city. Us and the cocaine people, we helped them with financing. This city is lovely because of." I'd go, "Yeah, okay,
All right,
you
that
did,
sounds about right.
you did."
I'm your sample of what a real person in Miami can be.
He doesn't actually say anything,
And he doesn't even look like a real person.
it's almost like he's like it's almost like the Dos Equis guy. Dos Equis decided to do the world's least interesting Playboy.
That's him. All right. Cthulhu, is that a modern art museum he's living in? I look at this Anwar guy, and I just think I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. He strikes me as more of a GTA Vice City guy than Miami Vice.
I bite them and I take their youth.
Oneness of fall. If it's like if AIDS was a person who was retarded. Ban all soy, $15. Shapiro openly admits Jews discourage people from converting into Judaism. Yeah, no, we've covered that actually. Irishman was ass. I haven't seen The Irishman yet. And Gavin is actually funny, and that's what separates him from the other grifters. Gavin could be funny. I've never said Gavin couldn't be funny.
Yeah, I've laughed at stuff. Gavin's done.
Yeah.
He's just a piece of shit who let his boys go to jail.
That's
so fuck him.
I'm gonna speak. My biggest gripe for Gavin is how he let the way he set up those Proud Boys and he let them fall. Like that bothers me. That's Gavin could be funny.
You know who else can be funny sometimes? Tim Heidecker. And fuck him